Low post, mid post, high post, post game sports. What it do, people? The week 3 NFL recap. Just my thoughts on the NFL season and the NFL Sunday today. Um, let's start with the Ravens and Patriots. Lamar Jackson with 218 yards passing and 4 passing touchdowns. You dig? He also added 11 rushes for 107 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Now, I only have one question when it comes to Lamar Jackson. Why don't nobody talk about him when we talk about the best quarterbacks in the league? This guy is clearly the truth. I think Mark Andrews is one of the top 2 tight ends in the NFL. But other than that, he doesn't have an elite wide receiver 1 on the team. Imagine if he had that. The disrespect that Lamar Jackson gets has to stop. Okay? The next game, the Colts, my Indianapolis Colts, 20. The Chiefs, 17. Now, I was pleasantly surprised that the Colts were able to get the win. I thought our season was going down the drain. I thought Frank Wright was on the verge of getting fired and losing his job. It's no secret that management was upset with Coach Frank Wright for him advocating to bring Carson Wentz to the team. But being able to beat the Chiefs, that high-powered offense at home, that was a huge win for the Indianapolis Colts. Can the Colts win the AFC South? I believe they are going to win the AFC South this year. Saints 14, Panthers 22. Another surprising victory because Baker Mayfield has to play a lot better. That team it has a lot of weapons. Christian McCaffrey, who rushed 25 times for 108 yards. And thank goodness, this is week 3, and Christian McCaffrey is still healthy. So I would like to see him keep that going. I don't want to see him hurt. I believe he's a talent, and I want to see him play ball. And by the way, that Panthers defense, it looks legit. And the Dolphins, 21. Bills 19. Another surprising game or victory for the Dolphins as they beat the Baltimore Ravens last week, and this week defeat Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. That's a huge victory for the Miami Dolphins. I mean, Josh Allen, 400 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, continues to look impressive. And we got to ask, can the Miami Dolphins win that division after beating the Buffalo Bills? Because it sure looks like it. Texans 20, Bears 23. I mean, Khalil Herbert, David Montgomery goes out the game, and Khalil Herbert just goes off for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. There's no telling how long David Montgomery is going to be out with a knee/ankle injury. So for all my fantasy players, go pick up Khalil Herbert. The Vikings 28, the Lions 24. The Vikings trailed this game for the majority of the duration, and we gotta ask, man, what's going on with Justin Jefferson? He only had 3 catches for 14 yards, but that's a huge bounce back victory for the Vikings as they travel to London to play the Saints in Week 4. Bengals 21, Jets 12. Not much to see here. A whole lot of passing. Joe Burrow, 275 yards, 3 touchdowns. That receiving core for the Cincinnati Bengals is awesome with T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Tyler Boyd. Eagles 24, Commanders 8. Jalen Hurts, man, you got to give it up to the guy. 340 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, he didn't even do much rushing today, and he had a heck of a game. And he's one of those guys who got a lot of criticism concerning his quarterback play. You know, a lot of people thought he would be benched by now or cut, but he's steady proving the doubters wrong, and that kid can play ball. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing to see when someone puts the work in like Jalen Hurts does, and to see his success. And the Eagles are going to be a problem this year. They might even represent the NFC for the Super Bowl. It did. Jaguars 38, Chargers 10. This was surprising. I know that Justin Herbert was banged up coming into the game, but I mean, for the Jaguars to get the victory on the road, 38-10, that's impressive. Everybody talked about the running back for the Jaguars, Travis Etienne, coming into the season, but James Robinson looks like he's that guy in Jacksonville, as he has 100 yards rushing and a touchdown. I mean, another thing everyone talked about was the Chargers defense, and they just gave up points to Jacksonville. Huge victory for the Jags. They are in contention to win the AFC South, along with my Colts. I mean, Tennessee could bounce back, but man, I don't know. I don't think Tennessee is the same team that they were last year. Packers 14, Tampa Bay 12. Aaron Rodgers and those boys, they go on the road and get the victory against Tom Brady. If you were watching the game, the Buccaneers made a crucial mistake as far as clock management and letting the play clock wind down and having to back up in the red zone, which probably sealed their fate. Romeo Doubs, rookie wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers, 8 catches, 73 yards and a touchdown. That kid looks impressive. You dig? If you're in the chat, go ahead and like this video. Shoot me a like. It helps out great. Rams 20, Cardinals 12. I mean, Kyler Murray, he really needs DeAndre Hopkins back, and I believe they're going to play better once he gets back in the mix. But Hollywood Brown, 14 catches, 140 yards. That was impressive in the loss. Falcons 27, Seahawks 23. Cordell Patterson, 141 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Pitts finally comes through for his fantasy managers and teams. So that was an impressive win for the Falcons, who are right in the thick of things through 3 weeks in the NFC South. Is it short-lived? I think so, because once Tom Brady gets his receivers back healthy, it's good night for the rest of those teams, I believe. And then the Sunday night game, 49ers 10, Broncos 11. The Broncos are a weird team to me. I don't really like the coaching situation. He looks like a deer in headlights through the first 3 weeks. Russell Wilson did start to look like himself again this game. He said, "Let's go Jags." Hey, the Jags look good, my man. The Jags look good. Trevor Lawrence in that running game, and actually that receiver core is impressive also. Evan Ingram is revitalized in Jacksonville. So, yeah, if I was a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, I would be excited too. But Cortland Sutton has 97 yards, not much offense in this game, but the Broncos get a big victory. So that's my week 3 recap. I appreciate the support out there. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already to get more post game. And share the video. You dig? Low posts, mid posts, high posts, post game sports. I'm out, people.